What's the word? It's your biggity boy. Shit mate. Mr. Flock QIB himself. You get what I'm saying? I'm here with a special fucking guest. Man, introduce yourself, King.
Man, it's your boy Drae, the one and only. Call me what you want, just don't call me broke. You
Shit
know,
me?
It's my new thing. You know about bitches. People, we back in the building, man. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. It's good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, bro. You already know about
it. Long time, so I
yes,
appreciate you coming through, showing my platform love and shit, bro. Word.
So.
Alright, so for the ones that don't know, you feel me? Tell them a little bit about what you do and what you got going on right now.
Man, you know, Drae, I'm gonna make YouTube content, preach financial literacy, advocate for the mental health community and, you know, the black community. So I'm here uplifting, you know, teaching financial literacy, entrepreneurship, also in the film industry, writer, film producer, director. You know what I'm saying? So
that's you got a movie out too, right?
We got I just made a short film called The Cost to Love You about domestic violence, you feel me? I'm writing a new movie, we got something big coming on the way, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, go check out my short film, The Cost to Love You on YouTube now. We rank it, so go holler at us, you feel me?
Okay, so what was the name of the movie? The Cost to
Love You.
The Cost to Love You.
Right.
Go check that out. Alright, boom. So how did that come about? As far as like, you know.
Well, truth be told, we was in the crib and I was like, yo, let's do a short film. And then we knocked that out. You know what I mean? So yeah, we knocked that out. You know, but we really I've been doing this film shit for a long time. I kind of got back into the game because I used to do music. You know what I'm saying? I was in the music industry. We could talk about that too.
Right. I throw a clip in it. Movie clip, man.
Yeah, I'm the 16 gun bar king, man. All y'all niggas, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I really like that. But so I got into the film industry. I met a dude named Paul Nyson. He was the first. He was only in New York City for 2 years, and he kind of just came from Africa, right? He just came from Africa, and he made $300,000 in 2 years. His first 2 years in America ever. And so, but he couldn't find an apartment in New York City. So my dad helped him get an apartment. He's like, yo, my son's in the filmmaking. I need you to, you know, I want you to help him. Yeah. So that's how I came about. I met him. Now, dude's a multimillionaire. He goes back to Africa, and he's building a library. And he gave me a bunch of industry connects in the film industry. So I'm in New York City with all these fucking big time Hollywood producers and some shit I can't say because I had to sign an NDA for. But you know what I'm saying? I'm with my boy Josh Losey. I met this guy. He did some stuff for Pineapple Express, and he kind of like was giving me guidance. And I got the privilege to meet the guy who worked on the Joker film.
Ooh, the recent one?
Yeah, the recent Joker film. You know, so a lot of big things. You know what I'm saying? And so ever since then, I've been grinding in the film industry. And I was like, yo, let me make my first short film because I was a little nervous. I was only doing camera stuff, and I realized like how easy it is to make movies now. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like how I got started with the film thing, but I've always been doing photography and writing stuff since I was young. You know what I mean?
So, as far as the music goes, are you, like, finished with music? Or you think, like, it's just, like, a on-pause thing?
You know, I still been... I'm going to tell you a cool story. So, when I moved to California, I got in the loop, and my big bros... my big bros, DJ Rec, and they gave me the opportunity to write a song for Post Malone. Now, I was hella nervous. You know what I'm saying? So, I had the beat for a minute. I had the beat and I didn't really get no bars on it because I was hella scared. Like I was still like 21, 20 at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I was working with grown men like in their 40s. You know what I'm saying? People who really like that. And I'm not used to big studio sessions when there's like 10, 15 people. You know what I'm saying? So there'll always be like 5, 10 people at the most at the studio. And I couldn't and I was the youngest in there. So it was hard for me to like throw my bars on it. So I'm with like people who worked on songs for Chris Brown and shit. So like... boom, so heavy critics, and I was like a little nervous, but I was nice with my pen, but I was still a little nervous. So fast forward, right now you heard Lemon Pepper freestyle, right? So I'm write a song for Drake, not to give it to him, but I had plans. I was gonna ask my people if they could help me. I read a song for Drake. I said I could show you the file. I said in my song, remember the mongoose had needed a pair of bearings. Now we doing brunches with judges before the hearing. I said that in my shit. A month later, the Lemon Pepper freestyle comes out, and Drake says, I do brunch with the judge we appearing before. I said, yo, I swear to God.
Y'all heard it here first.
Y'all heard it here first.
Y'all heard it here first.
He said, I do brunch with the judge we appearing before. And in my shit, like a month earlier, I wrote it. It's called Still Drizzy. I got messages sending it to my homies and all that. I said, remember the mongoose had needed a set of bearings. Now we doing brunches with judges before the hearings.
That's him, though. That bar is crazy.
That's crazy. And he comes out with his shit. I said, yo, I'm meant for this shit. My pen game is crazy.
That's why, like, I'm not going to say it threw me off. Because, like, like he said, he always had the camera in his hand. You know what I'm saying? But, like... it was just kind of like weird because to me, like the first record I ever heard you put on me was Icon. That was the first record. If y'all didn't
nasty.
check that out, go on YouTube. Drae v Icon. That record
crazy.
is ridiculous. That beat is crazy too. But that was the first song I heard. You feel me? And you went stupid on that. So for that to be the first impression, it was like, what you call a kingpin? Like, come on, nigga, I still know that shit word for word. Feel me? So like, so is it an on pause thing, or you think like?
Nah, I think for me, if I get enough money to play around with music, I'll play around with music. I feel like my experience that people never really got to understand was I got screwed over a lot. When I was in the music game, I was getting my name left out on credits. I was being left from certain spots and shit.
Come on, Drake, put my son name in the credits, man. He the one having brunch with judges, nigga.
So my name was being left out on mad credits and shit. And after a while, you know what had happened? I'm not gonna say no names, but matter of fact, I guess I'll say something. When we went to meet King Von and we met Dirk, so I actually got to see. Rest in peace, Von. When we went to go, my little bro Polo God, and I remember Polo God. He did a show with Dirk and them, and we met Von and them. And there was this moment in time when I had this realization. This has nothing to do with Dirk or nothing. The realization when we trying to get a picture with Dirk, and I had grown men like bumping me trying to get a picture, and I was like, damn, bro, what am I doing? I had a realization like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really on groupie timing. Yeah. Like I didn't realize it, and then I had the realization like, hold on, I'm my own person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when I had dudes that was street niggas, like yo, like you know, bumping me, and I'm like, damn, I had a realization like something got to change. This shit ain't right, and I'm buying fake clothes and shit, all type of like a lot of these niggas ain't gonna tell you. And I had to. I told my little bro one day, like, yo, bro, you'll never get a real rollie around niggas who wear fake ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that whole, you'll never get a real rollie around niggas who wear fake ones. And that whole music industry is based off deception. You feel me? So that's kind of when I learned my whole thing.
Okay, so all right, boom. So moving forward, what do you see? So you see a future, obviously, in the film business, right? Yeah. What do you think your next step is now that you got your movie out and everything?
Bro, so now that my short film is out, I'm writing my own movie. Okay. It's pretty much done. The first draft is done.
Short film?
Yeah, now that my short film is out, I'm writing my own movie. And so I'm trying to do something with Amazon or Tubi, basic streaming joints, because I have a lot of connects now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit easier for me to finesse my way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there was, like, a guy I spent the whole month with. His movie is in the movie theater right now. It's called Cop Shop. And that's some IMAX shit, you know. So these are people that I have on my phone, people that looked out for me, you know what I'm saying. And so I'm trying to writing my own movie. It's basically finished. I got like 20 more pages left until the first draft is done. Just keep writing movies, bro. And what I want to do for the Syracuse, I want to make a movie where, like, a real movie, not no gangbang stuff, and like put them on, like really put people. Because now I'm really in position to do so.
Like some drama shit.
Like a drama, a comedy. Because the movie I got is like a drama, thriller, comedy. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. I ain't gonna disclose so much details, but and so that's what and I want to make a movie and put people on. But also I want to start a label. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Music label?
I want to start a label and give dudes really a fair chance. Like for a fair chance. And like, because people always talking about, sign with the black people, but the black people giving out the same deals. Everybody getting screwed over. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you sign to an artist, that nigga, he trying to get his shit popping before you feel me?
Exactly.
Unless you Wayne, feel me? Like,
exactly. So it's all the same thing, and so it's like it's no difference. You black, white, everybody getting screwed over in the music right now. It's just shady dealings, and that's why I wanted to take my step back, because the thing I like about film is like, you got the director, the producer. We all trying to make $1 million off the movie. We not trying to sign you, keep you down here so I can shine. So when we do walkthroughs, niggas know who I am. They don't know who you are. You know, everything is a real team effort. I mean, the film industry can be shady because sometimes the executive producers, they got this whole little waterfall thing where executive producers make more money than everybody else. But at least it's a collaborative effort. At least that's how I feel. It's not everybody trying to step on everybody's toes. You know what I'm saying? Assistants might get treated like, you know, doo-doo, whatever the case may be. But in the industry, like,
pay your dues, man.
You know what I'm saying? In the industry, everybody, it's a collaborative effort. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so the process of the movie you talking about, you want to put out, you got a script for it and everything? Okay, so the process of writing the script, you want to take us through that?
I'll take you through the process of writing the script. So a lot of people don't know. Like, when people do low-budget films, like, a lot of times you see low-budget stuff. Yeah. And a lot of times it's just like what they call improvising, whatever the case may be. Where people just go in there and they say what they feel.
Oh,
and then
improv.
They improv and they just go in there and hope for the best, right? So what I'm doing, I got mentors from Los Angeles, like real film people, like real professional writers, like, you know, who wrote books, who wrote movies, who've been doing this for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? I got to edge up because I'm going to go back to the scripting, but my guy who's been making films for 30 years, he said, my short film did 12,000 views the first month. He's like, I got short films I made 10 years ago. They still have less than 1,000 views. You know what I'm saying? So I have a leg up in the game as a young creator. But the process of making the film is this, right? So the film I'm making now, it was supposed to be a TV show. With a TV show, you got to already have 8 seasons done. So people think that you see the first season. No, they already have 8 seasons already written. They're just going to wait to see, because people who buy these, they want to make sure that it's, you know, profitable. Right. They want to see that you got 8 seasons, so they call it a TV show Bible. So I did my TV show Bible. You got to write the characters. You got to write the whole background. You got to write why other characters don't like this character. All of that shit. You got to write down the premise. You got to write down the log line. And you got to write down what happens in episode 1, what happens in episode 2, what happens in episode 3, and all of this stuff. So I said, you know what? I had my TV show Bible coming. I said, you know what? I think I'm going to make this into a movie. Right? So I started writing my movie. And all you got to do is kind of curate it towards the movie. Just write the characters and their backstories and keep it limited. So it's fairly easy to write a feature film. The hardest part for a lot of writers is just getting up and doing it. Just getting up and writing it. You feel me? So you got to, for the movie, you got to do what's called the treatment. Then you got to make a pitch deck. A pitch deck is when you go and you say, it's a fancy little pamphlet and you scroll through it, has nice pictures of what the characters look like. So anytime you see a show, you can look up like Stranger Things, or you go look up the show Bible, and it already shows you what the show is about. Oh, it's about 3 little kids. It has pictures and visuals. So people want to buy it, they get an idea. You know what I'm saying? They get an idea. So like the dudes who did Stranger Things, have you ever seen Stranger Things? Hell yeah. He had a hard time in his career. They was turning down all his stuff, and Stranger Things was his biggest hit. They did many things before that, but a lot of stuff wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? The Duffer Brothers, they did a lot of stuff, and Stranger Things was their big hit for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how it goes, and not everything's a hit. A lot of people, there's so much money in film, bro. People will make movies and the shit flops. It flops completely. They don't make half of the money back. So it's like Avatar, they made like $1 billion or whatever the case may be. But some movies, they might put up 50 million and make back 10. But niggas don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They got so much money, they don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how the film goes. And there's so much money. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's a lot of information. I take notes, man.
It's a lot of game.
Take notes.
It's a lot of game.
All right, so as far as so you name dropped earlier in the interview. Dirt, rest in peace, Vaughn. Is there anybody that you've came in contact with or that you've met that has left you quote unquote not starstruck, but you like, oh, that's that Jay-Z over there for me?
When I met the person that left me starstruck was when I met Fabulous in Atlanta.
Oh, I remember that. So you had to tell like us.
Yeah. I don't get starstruck, but nigga, everybody, like, people know that I love Fab, and that was kind of like how when I started rapping, people like, yo, you sound like Fab a little bit, and a lot of people would say that, and so this is how it happened. We was at the hotel. Okay. Mind you, I'm driving the Range Rover, I'm feeling myself, you know what I mean? I'm feeling myself. I'm in my prime, like prime Drae V type shit, you know what I'm saying? Really outside. So, and this is the level between upcoming rap and rappers who in the game for real. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where niggas like, yo, they at this spot, we pulling up. We go to the club, they let us in through the back door at the Oak in Atlanta. I didn't go through the front door. I wasn't ID'd, none of that. When I try to tell people about this rap game, I didn't go through the front door at the Oak. I went through the back door and went in the section, straight in the section. Fab is right here. I'm in the section. Shout out the Roro family from Brownsville. I'm in the section. The security guard is like, mind you, we was so plugged in. He had to hesitate to let my little bro in, who was 14 years old at the time. He almost let my little bro in, who was 14, because that's how real it was. So boom, we come to the club at like the last 30 minutes of the party, whatever the case may be. We go to the club. I see Fab. I'm like, yo, this nigga Fab is in the spot. Mind you, bro, this is how small the industry is. I see a girl that was in like one of the little key videos. She a video girl in Atlanta. I see her, but she my homegirl friend. But we never got to meet each other, but we always like kind of talked in congruence or whatever the case may be. I see her, I'm looking at her like, damn, I only seen you through the phone, but now I see you in the spot. But that's how small that whole world is, like with the video girls, the rappers, all that shit is mad mixy, you know what I'm saying? So people don't understand. Super mixy. People like, oh, why she mess with you? Because it's just a mixy ass loop of shit. And so I see her in the spot, and then Fab is right here, right? Boom, the party's over. I'm like, yo, it's Fab, right? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yo, should I rap to him? Like, you know what I'm saying? I swear to God, bro. So my big bro, he know Fendi and Fab. Y'all know Fendi, Big Fendi's Fab manager, all that. So they try to talk some shit. It's mad shit going on. Atlanta's hella loopy. Like, when you start, you never know what can happen. You know, niggas run up on you, boom you. That's hard to take pictures. So Fab is in front of his Sprinter. I'm sitting there like, Like, damn, I'm just looking at him like, I had the Fingy shirt on and I'm looking at him. And he tells me, like, yo, bro, come here. I'm like, bro, I didn't ask Fab for a picture. I did not. Yo. That picture I have, I did not ask Fab for that picture. Fab was like, yo, bro, come here. I got you. And I was like, yo, like, type shit like, word? Like, so I take out my phone. I had I don't even know which iPhone I had, but the big Fingy took a picture and it was blurry as fuck. And he's like, nah, I'll take another one for you. I was like, thank you, God. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I didn't know what to say, bro.
His dad wouldn't have believed that was Fab.
I dapped him up. I'm like, he's like, you know how I'm feeling, like, alright, bro. Like, Fab got that swag voice, and he just like that in real life.
Smooth nigga. Right?
Smooth nigga. He's like, alright, homie. And I'm like, I dapped him up. I'm like, should I say something else? But I didn't know what to say, bro. Yeah. But then again, we supposed to go to the Blue Lagoon, the after party. Okay. So I'm in the Range Rover, mind you. I shouldn't say this, but I had 5 girls following me, bro. I'm in the Range Rover, and there's 5 girls posting me like, yo, where y'all going? I'm like, yo, where y'all going? 5 of them, bro. It's 5 of them in the car, right? So we drive to the Blue Lagoon. That shit's dumb fuck. So then Fab, they turned around. They didn't go into the party. And so, because some shit had happened, I ain't going to talk about that, but some shit had happened, and so we didn't end up like going to the after party. But that could have essentially changed niggas' lives. We was all supposed to party together and shit like that. So, but that's how real it was when I was rapping, and that's how deep I was trying to take it. I had label meetings, all type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit, bro. All type of altercations. And there was a time when Jay Guapo mans was trying to fight me. Like, there was a lot of shit that happened. I swear to God, bro. Jay Guapo mans was trying to fight me one day because I said something to Jay Guapo. We was backstage. I said something to him before and his man's like, yo, what you say, bro? And Jay Guapo was like, yo, chill, bro. It's not like that. Yeah. Whatever the case may be. This industry's so small, bro. So, when Pop Smoke got first up, like, when Welcome to the Party shit, I asked him, rest in peace to Pop Smoke, man. That's one of my favorite rappers. And I was like, and I asked my bro, I was like, yo, I'm trying to do a feature with Pop, like, you know, he's like, yo, it's my little bro. Like, would have been crazy. And one of his songs from his first EP, I had found that beat on YouTube first. And I had killed that beat first, and then it was on his album.
I remember.
See, niggas know. I don't be lying.
Remember.
I don't be lying.
Yo, word to my mother, I remember, bro.
Yep.
And I feel like it was like, I feel like you had the Welcome to the Party beat first, too.
Something like that. I had one of those beats, and I killed it, and then
it was Scenario. It was Scenario,
yeah.
Scenario.
I was so in the loop, and now I was trying to set the feature, because he used to record he used to go to the same studio from the people I had knew in the Ville, too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to set things up, bro. And for the record, he a Brooklyn boy too. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm from New York originally, and I went to Syracuse for like majority of my young life, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying. I grew up here, so for a while nobody knew who I was. I was like just a camera guy, or you know what I'm saying. Then next thing you know, I really got in the loop, and I'm going to label meetings and shit like that, all type of shit, bro.
That's you know what I'm saying. All right, boom. So let's say right now, watching this vid, you got 12, 13, 14, 26, 40, anybody. Any age, man, woman, dog, cat, for me, anybody, they looking up to you, you they motivation, you got what I'm saying? Every day they open their phone, they looking to see what Drae is on. What motivation can you give them to keep going?
Like nowadays, so if I had to give anybody motivation, like if you was my little bro, or like you was my little nephew, like, I would really have to start. It's so in detail. I don't want to be like a person to say some half-ass shit. I try to, because you know the devil's in the details, and sometimes people hear something and go in and out because they don't understand the details. Right. I would tell somebody like, yo,
break it down.
You got to really understand. A lot of the culture is pushed by ignorant people. So we got rappers as leaders, but we don't got Martin Luther and Malcolm X no more. We don't got advocates as leaders no more. We got people who from the same hood that we from. They got a few M&Ms in the bag now.
Niggas like my son.
Right, exactly. Those people get pushed to the back. You know, niggas don't want to hear what you got to say. We want to see Rollies. We want to see Cuban Links. We want to see Wraiths. And Akon made a point one day. He said, you know the difference between American rappers and African rappers? In Africa, they own their shit. Here, we out here rental cars and blah, 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 blah. So we, think about it, we would kill a nigga for Louis Vuitton. Yeah. But the niggas at Louis Vuitton are racist. You know what I'm saying? They got billions of dollars. What have they ever done to the hood?
That's another jewel.
So when Jay-Z said, when y'all pay Mike and Mary, do the nigga pay you? I don't own a Mary's. I didn't pay for this shirt. This is my man's brand. Every time I see him, he load me up with clothes. I don't bust down a Mary. I don't fucking go and try to buy Louis. Because what have they done for me? So when Jay-Z said, when y'all pay Mike and Mary, do the nigga pay you? It's an important thing to know. You know what I'm saying? Telling $1,300 for jeans. Don't follow culture. You got to understand who you are. And I tell people like this, stay off of social media for 2 weeks or a month and figure out if the thoughts and goals that you have are actually yours. So a lot of times they're not. A lot of times people are living for other people. You don't realize it. So a lot of times I tell people, like, I gave up my car. I had a $400 car payment in 2016. I was like, yo.
We just talked about this too.
I gave it up. So niggas could see me on the bus with jewelry. I said, but you don't really know my resume though. I could be out here in the Benz. I could be out here in the BMW. But then again, it's like, but how is that? How is that? If I know myself, that doesn't validate me. What I drive, that only validates people who come from nothing and need so much, who are broke and poor. So it's like,
who've had absolutely nothing.
Have
can't
nothing.
Wait to like.
They can't wait to
They
flex.
got it in abundance, and it's like I might as well for me.
They can't wait to flex. And I tell people, what life is about now is escaping the system, escaping poverty. So it's like, you could be wearing a chain, but your mama still got food stamps. You could be doing this, travel, but your mom still got that. The curse hasn't been broken until everybody's eating.
Everybody's good.
You got to pave the way for the whole world. And we trying to.
Everybody eats. B.
Everybody eats, B. And we trying to pave a way for ourselves. And so we get so caught up. Everybody's a rapper. Think about, there's millions and millions of rappers now.
True.
Being a rapper is probably harder than getting signed to a label deal and becoming super famous is probably harder than it is to go to the NBA now.
Nah, for real.
It's probably harder than it is now. You know what I'm saying? It's harder. So you gotta identify who you are as a person, know yourself, save your money, bro. Like we as in the culture, the financial system is so broken. People don't want to learn about stocks, crypto, all of that because they think that the streets is the only way. But what happens, like when the corporate world, think about it, it costs $300,000 to get a license to open a weed dispensary in New York. Mm-hmm. None of the dudes on the corner on the streets is going to do that. They're not going to say, hey, bro, let's put up $50,000 each and let's open a dispensary. You know who's going to come? Yup. You know who's going to come and do that? The people the white people gonna come and do that.
The Indians, the Asians.
They ain't gonna come together and do that. So in these other cultures, I met a Vietnamese girl when I used to work up in Panera Bread. You know what she tells me? She was 26 and still living with her parents. I was like, why you still live with your parents? She said, that's how you save money. That's why all you black people are broke. This is what she straight up told me.
That's a fact.
That's what she straight up told me. She said, y'all so worried about independence. That's why you guys are all broke.
You giving your money to somebody else when you could be giving it to your parents.
Could be giving it to your parents. Could be giving it to some roommates stacking up, building it together. Yeah. So my advice is don't follow culture. Learn how to invest. Learn how to stack your money because people think that the 20s is such a long period of time. You got your 40s, 50s, 60s, and I always tell people, think about 10 years ago and how far you were. Think about how much money you spent all year. Think about how much money you spent all months. And think about how much stuff you probably don't really need.
Yeah. Definitely don't need.
Definitely don't need. And so it's like focusing on crypto, NFTs, and investing and learn how to double your money. And don't get blinded by niggas who take good pictures on the gram. Like there's niggas who might take a good photo but then go home and be sleeping on the floor. But they might go to Times Square, take some good photos. Bitch, you got the OnlyFans girls. You know how many OnlyFans girls are probably sleeping on the floor right now?
That's him.
Trust me, I know, and I got some OnlyFans girls that are up. I mean, I had a friend, she was making $8,000 a month when OnlyFans first started. She's up. She's way up. And then when shit happened, but shit, I tell people you don't be up forever. So when that whole thing was happening, when they was trying to shut down OnlyFans, and they was like, oh, I should have invested y'all money because now what y'all gonna do? You can't sell ads digitally no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So however you get it is how you get it. But the motivation list goes on. And you got to tap on me. Get in my Telegram chat, get in my IG. And we can really show you how to really double that paper because it's not about watches. It's not about jewelry. It's not about none of that. A lot of these rappers buy jewelry for marketing to make you believe something so you can go listen to their music. That's when you know.
Russ had dropped a project or whatever, album of the year, by the way, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But he said they muddied the waters to make it seem deep. Talking about the industry, and I'm like, that's a fact, bro.
Yep,
that's a fact. Because Raheem the jeweler,
right,
bro,
see?
he got a lot of niggas is in his DMs.
Hey.
I mean, NBA players, NFL, all that, bro.
When he exposed Soulja Boy, he's like, yo, Soulja Boy is my biggest customer.
And he that it. Soulja Boy that don't care. Like.
Niggas don't care. They already got the bread. Right. All they gotta do is put the
niggas just sold his company for $150 million.
Niggas
don't care.
That's a different type of bread. That's a different type of bread, bro. It's not about. It's about generation. It's about wealth that you could. It's so much bigger than Benders and G-Wagons and those being
materialistic things. Let's get assets, not liabilities.
Exactly. If you're making 50 bands a year, 70 bands a year, you shouldn't be having $1,000 car payment to be in a Benz or a G-Wagon. But people will do anything to fit in. And the bigger the city, that's why it's so in bigger cities there's more flexing and faking going on, because to keep up with that demand. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember one time I was in Cali, bro, and I'm driving down the street and I hear a nigga say, I was talking about like, damn, I want to see a Wraith, and a fucking Wraith just pulls up right next to me. Like, you know, I was like, damn, what the fuck? I was just talking about a Wraith, and that shit come right next to me. Like, that type of shit make you go harder. And sometimes people who can't control that emotion,
they do whatever.
They do whatever out of impulse. You know what I'm saying?
So stay down.
Stay down till you come up.
Save your bread. Feel me?
Comparison is a thief of joy. You know what I'm saying? If you compare yourself to others, that's when you lose. Everybody got their own time. And you know what I mean? Niggas tell me, yo, Drae, why you not famous yet? in my own way, I should be like, cause you don't share my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause you don't share my shit. But nah, everything happens to me in my own right. I could be famous. I got people hitting me up from all across the world. I was teaching people how to flip houses. I helped a single mom who was in a small ass town in Georgia make 10 bands flipping houses. Like, to me, in my own right, I got some notoriety. People hit me up like, yo, I can't believe you wrote me back. Why, bro? I'm fucking laying down drinking fucking wine. Probably the same shit you doing.
I'm
like,
human just
like you know what I'm saying? I don't even drive, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I don't even own a pair of Jordans. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't own any designer no more, bro. Like, you know, I'm just human, bro. Like, I don't own a Rollie, and I could be, a lot of niggas doing payments on their Rollies. I could be paying a phone bill worth for a Rollie.
A payment on a Rollie is crazy.
Crazy.
Bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's crazy, bro. I've been rocking this same Michael Kors watch since I was in, look, the fucking shits is falling down, bro. It's still clean. I've been rocking this shit since I was in college. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact.
But I'm on a whole different time up here, so when niggas want to talk, so I can walk in the room with confidence. Like, my phone, I got like 1,000 numbers on my phone. Like, I could plug a nigga with whoever I want to if I really tried hard enough. You feel me?
That's what I mean.
Exactly.
Success is different.
Success is different.
All right, boom. So, since you're talking all this money talk, for me, you mentioned earlier crypto and NFT. Mm-hmm. Are you involved in all that?
Of course. That's bro. When people, I made a post that I said all scammers tune in. Cause back in the day when niggas,
this a real New York nigga, right?
I said it. I was like, yo, my homegirl from North Carolina was like, yo, that's so funny. Y'all New York niggas crazy. Yeah. I was like, cause back when niggas was buying Bitcoin to buy pieces off the dark web, I should have been owning that shit. Facts. Back when it was a few thousand, I bought enough Bitcoin just scamming to make stupid bread that I could have been rich already. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nobody who was educated enough to tell us, like, yo, this could potentially be $100,000 or this could be $60,000. We wasn't educated. Like me said, we ain't had no guidance. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really, nobody was educating, teaching financial literacy. So you got these little kids buying these, like, for example, like, this is why y'all gotta follow me. Tap in, DM me, join my Telegram. There was a Mickey Mouse NFT for $60. Sold out in 5 minutes. 30 minutes later, the lowest price was $3,000. That's the game. You can't get that on the streets. I wish a nigga would tell me he could buy something for $50 and make 3 bands off it in 3 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you, like, you know, you selling bricks or whatever the case may be. But even that, like, we could talk about the niggas who's buying shit for $200 and a month later it's worth $250,000. These crypto punks and all these apes. Come on. NFTs is going for some bread right now. It's the revolution. So when I was doing multi-level marketing, I had to recruit for this company, which I had left because I don't like how much the monthly membership is. Okay. So I was like, I can't get the community involved because everybody can't afford to pay that. Right. So now I got to do my own thing. Right, so I'm trying to make a mentorship program, and I was just on the phone with somebody today for like 30 minutes teaching him about NFTs. He's like, bro, I know nothing about it. So to really think about it, it's like only 18% of the world that's involved in crypto. And it's deeper. We could talk deeper. Y'all got to get with me.
Right,
you feel me?
Yo, I'm going to plug all his stuff in the description.
Get with me.
Yeah, so before we get out of here, let the people know where they can find you at. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what you're offering when they get there as well.
So you can find me on IG, HustleWithDrae. Twitter, The Real Drae V, Facebook, HustleWithDrae, Andre Johnson, YouTube, HustleWithDrae. And what you're going to find is the most pure, non-bullshit gems. I'm really here to uplift the culture. I'm not trying to charge you $9.97 to learn how to get rich. That's not the point. I have an organization, real estate guys, trucking guys, credit guys. We're putting together something so real for the community, and you could be one of the early adapters. Like, I just put something in my Telegram chat. There's an NFT coming out. I'm just putting it in because it's already out in the public. It's only like $900 right now. That's the new price, but there's already some of them that's going out there for like $40,000-$50,000. It hasn't even come out yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a minor piece of game, and we doing research and fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Because we teaching stocks too. Not only that, like I always tell people, I'll buy the course so you don't have to. That was my thing for a while. I'll buy the courses so you don't have to, and I'll make sure it's recession proof or whatever case. Make sure it's really working, because a lot of these kids get baited into these new age gurus. You know what I'm saying? And there's no click funnel shit. We really trying to make sure that everybody can grab wealth. You know what I'm saying? I hit my brother like, yo, bro, how do we open a college? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a hell of an idea. Like,
yeah, bro. I think about it.
That's real shit though.
Yeah, I was like, how do we open a college?
That shit
like
is lucrative.
Supermarkets, like, what the fuck can we do? Because all these rich people, Bezos, the people who own Walmart, and bro, come on, we can't play, man.
I'm mad at myself for not thinking that big, bro.
Like, it's all good, bro. But each one teach one. Like I signed a bad contract recently. Like, you know what I'm saying, where I was getting paid way less money than I should have because I was so eager to get out of my situation. Like, yo, let me. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about thinking bigger than you. You know, you live and you learn.
Okay. Well, you feel me? You heard it here first. You know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, I didn't even tell y'all in the beginning, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what to comment, allow me. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag non-blinker gang up on the top. It's going to be right here. Hashtag free flock, because this 9 to 5 life is not for your worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even send him to work. You feel me? And hashtag, damn, what's my last one? Oh, Road to 500. I'm bugging. I'm slipping. Road to 500. We at 375. You know what I'm saying? We just gained 2 more from last time. So y'all make sure y'all pressing that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so the algorithm can have my video pop up and y'all don't have to search my name up. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all go spam my son Drae V everything. You know what I'm saying? Shit me.
Let's get it.
Go check that icon. I'm telling, bro, that song is crazy. You feel me? Shout out Jaden Smith, bro. That beat retarded. Appreciate you coming through and showing love, man. Always a pleasure, bro.
Let's go, man.
Always a pleasure. Peace.
Peace.